Hey guys, Uh, hear that sound? No, I know you don't because we had audio problems. So now I'm dubbing over this thing. I was trying to be a ventriloquist and remember what I said the first go round, but here we go. So I know Charles posted some pictures of things that we were putting in the freeze dryer, and now is the time they all get to come out. Voila, the pizza bites. That's from Domino's Pizza. Very crunchy, great snack. One of Charles's favorite snacks.
I like the thin
Personally,
crust better.
yep. You like the thin
Yeah,
crust?
it's too doughy, so it's very crunchy, but not enough flavor. But they're still better than the pizza rolls that you buy in the store.
Oh, absolutely. Like the combos or something. But the thin crust pizza makes it more like a cracker and a little bit easier to eat, I think. Let's see. I know we just recorded this, but I don't remember what comes next.
The dog apparently.
The dog. That's Scout.
She's making a cameo. I think you were talking about the different kinds of bags,
Oh yeah.
and we'll post a link in our Amazon store, and we'll try and put that down below. So the video that Ashley was talking about earlier was a video that was on Facebook. This video is going to get posted on YouTube though, so but we will put a link to our Facebook in the description of the video.
And these bags that I'm showing off are some great Mylar bags with, I think they're 10 millimeter thickness. So,
Six, six
oh,
or 7 milliliter.
okay,
Millimeter.
maybe one of those, but it's whatever's recommended. Oh my gosh, those right there. That's the sweet heat jalapenos that we canned ourselves and
They were
scrummed
part
it.
of they were part of last year's jalapeno harvest. And you missed the crunch. That's what Ashley is pointing to, the crunch that her mouth is making, because it's like crunching into a Jolly Rancher or something like that. They got some crunch to them, but they are delicious.
They also have some heat to them.
And then on that side is pickled okra. I wasn't a fan of the pickled okra fresh, but I think I like it better freeze dried than I did fresh.
Yeah, that's more like a crispiness instead of like a hard crunch like the jalapenos or the pizza bites. So I like them. We did those thin little spears, and we also did, wait for it, these little slices, like jalapeno slices of the pickled okra, just to see which one comes out better.
I'm sampling on sauerkraut in the background that we did. I think we did it. I did it on camera, right? Where the rehydration of the sauerkraut, just to
Yeah.
see how well it rehydrated, and it rehydrated very quickly and very well. Hot dogs, however, do not freeze dry and rehydrate
Oh,
well.
we tried that. That was a fail.
Yeah. If somebody else knows how to do hot dogs in a freeze dryer, though, please let us know because they're one of our favorite camping meals. But I just put a little bit of water in the bowl and then sprinkle some of the sauerkraut in there, and it rehydrates great.
You would never know.
Yeah.
All right.
Dum-da-da-da-da.
Oh, I'm showing you the seeds of the pickled okra, which it doesn't really focus in very well, but still cool nonetheless. Charles is showing off his reconstituted sauerkraut. And let's see. And Ashley needs to stop eating the jalapenos. So we usually put things like this. Sauerkraut is more we'll use to put on something else, not necessarily a snack food. Those jalapenos and pickled okras will be more snackers. And so we like to put in the smaller bags, like the half pint bags.
I'll bet you break up them jalapenos. It'd be great on a salad.
Oh, yeah. Now, typically, we like to use gloves to handle this food just so no moisture from our hands will get on the food and get in the bags when we're packaging them. But let's see.
It's cold enough in here. There's no moisture on your hands,
It's
and
all frozen.
we're sitting at like I think 20% humidity, which is next to nothing for our house. Usually it's like 85% humidity in here.
No. Now, if we were packaging this up to sell or for someone else, then we do keep things separate, change gloves, change spatulas, change all that kind of stuff in between. But this is for us, so we're good. All right. We'll call them pickled okra fries. Yeah, I think we're onto something.
Yeah. Poor dog. All right, next we got a tray full of chili.
Yeah, it's
Scout
not
says she wants some.
Absolutely.
We're going to cut that tray in half. A tray holds just about a quart of soups or chilies or whatnot. So we cut it in half, and that gives us 2 1-pint servings, roughly. It winds up being about 6 ounces worth of dried goods usually. Some things are a little heavier, some things are a little lighter, but I think that's probably a pretty good average is 6 ounces.
Absolutely. And now it doesn't freeze dry the prettiest, but it's in a bag and no one's going to look at it. We're just going to eat it and it's going to be awesome. That's one of our favorite things to freeze dry and take on our camping trips.
Oh yeah, chilies and soups.
And casseroles.
Casseroles, yeah. Tater tots. What is it? Taco tot awesomeness.
Yeah, I don't think that's the official name of the recipe that John and Bibbs did.
Yeah, I'm not
But-
sure. I'll try and link his video down below though, so people can find that one. And maybe we'll do another video with when we do it and freeze dry it. The tater tots actually rehydrate pretty dang on good.
And he's just sectioning it off here to make it easier to scoop up with a spatula and get in the bag.
As you can see, the chili is pretty dry. It'd be a bit of a crunchy treat right now. Dum, da, da, da. Man, I scoop slow. Didn't feel this slow when I was talking while doing
No.
it.
In the moment.
Yeah. But now that I watch myself, it's like, oh man, am I slow?
Well, it's not the easiest thing to
Maybe I
scoop.
should speed up the video. But then we had to go through and re-record this voice for a third time.
Right.
And that wouldn't be much fun. So when doing that, be careful not to poke through the sides of your bags. I've done that a few times.
Yeah, I gotta watch my fingernails sometimes too.
Yeah, the bags, while they are quite tough, are quite brittle at the same time.
Depends on how coarse the food is that you're putting in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've done that too. When you just kind of squish it to break it up a little bit and poke a hole through the side of the bag.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just got to shake it down so you can close the zipper on the Ziploc.
And all of these will get oxygen absorbers, and then we'll seal it with the
The
sealer.
Harvest Right heat sealer.
Yep. Which in a pinch, you can always use your hair straightener. We have done that before too.
Yeah, that method, while it does work, it's more time consuming. Because it won't seal across the whole quart size bags at once. So you got to wind up sealing one side and then the other side, which to me was quite annoying. Plus, I don't know how to work your hair straightener, so that did not help the fact even a little bit. So I would rather use the sealer. And you can use the sealer on the vacuum sealer, or most times it seems like there's some kind of sale going on through Harvest Right, and the sealer comes with it. That seems to be a pretty common sale that they have when you buy the freeze dryer. It comes with a sealer. And then you gotta get all that good chili dust. The nice thing with the soups and chilies is when you rehydrate them, you can add water kind of to taste. You need, I think it's 2 cups, roughly 2 or 3 cups to rehydrate one of these things. But then you can add a little more to make it
If you like
more
a
soupy,
soupier,
or a
yeah.
little less to make it chunky and thick. I like mine thick usually, so I usually add as little water as possible.
Yeah, that's same with our soups. We like a heartier soup, a heartier chili. So usually we don't add that extra water.
And then this tray here has 2 small servings of the sausage and potato chowder that Ashley made the other day. There are carrots in there. You can't really see. I was thinking maybe you could see the carrots and it looked kind of like the chili went through. And then in the middle there, that's a little tiny bit of chili we had left over. It's way too small to be a serving. I don't even think that would be a serving for Ashley. But what we'll do is we'll put that in with some mac and cheese when we freeze dry mac and cheese. We'll put that bag right in with the other bags with the noodles and the cheese mixture. And then you have an awesome chili mac.
Good stuff. Another one of our favorite on camping trips. I think you can't see the carrots because when I cooked this, I accidentally cooked them to death.
Yeah,
so
you
they
did.
just kind of disintegrated.
But, well, see, when you're looking at it in person, you can see the little orange flecks, and it almost looks like the chili kind of bled over.
But it's the carrots.
Yeah. And, like, you'll see I'm going to use the same spatula for the soup and the chili because the little bit of soup dust or the little bit of chili dust, because I did chili before this one, the little bit of dust that's on that spatula, if you can taste that in your soup, then you did not season that soup properly. Your soup was pretty bland if you're getting that chili flavor from just that little bit of dust. I don't know what I was pointing at there. This is way harder than I thought it was going to be to try and redo the sound.
Okay.
Just be quiet in between. They can't tell if you paused it or if it's still going. Shh. They'll never know. That did not work out well for me, apparently.
What, for the soup?
Yeah. You see it just crumble and fell apart as I was trying to scoop it in.
Some of it does that.
Yeah. And there's actually trying to put a sticker on while I'm trying to scoop stuff. Like, I'm going to hand her the bag afterwards.
I'm a helper.
Yeah.
Maybe a wee bit impatient.
You think? That's because you would have forgotten what it was.
That's true. And trying to identify the dust is hard.
Yes. Not that we've ever had to do that, but we've heard that if you don't label them right away, you forget what's in them. And chili looks like spaghetti sauce, and spaghetti sauce looks like tomato soup, and it all looks about the same. The world's tiniest bag of chili. There's maybe a cup of chili there. I don't even think it's a cup.
But that'll be good in the mac and cheese like you were talking about.
Right. You know, so we like to freeze dry all kinds of different stuff and try and experiment with this. So if you can think of anything that you'd like to see tried with the freeze dryer, we are willing to give it a shot. If you just let us know, you can let us know in the comments below, and we'll try it. There's a very small list of things that can't be freeze dried. Talk about failures here. Don't watch that part. Just listen to my voice and don't watch me struggling with the spatula.
Look away.
But yeah, there's a very small list of things that cannot be freeze dried. I think it's chocolate, peanut butter, and honey. Now, the caveat there is a lot of times if one of the ingredients in something is chocolate or whatever, because we've done brownies that had chocolate and peanut butter in them. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you do other things that have chocolate in them and they puff up and explode. But not all the time. But I think that's it. Thank you all very much and have a great day.